The staff and physicians here at the Bismarck Cancer Center are just phenomenal people. Very comforting, caring. They took time to explain things to me, to walk me through all the things that were going to be happening.
Every time I showed up, whether it was a doctor visit or whether it was coming by to buy a t-shirt for a fundraiser they were doing, everybody remembered my name.
When I came into the Bismarck Cancer Center, it was welcoming and it felt comfortable, like I was going to be a part of a new family.
The Bismarck Cancer Center stepped in and gave me someone to talk to. He gave me hope that we were going to get through this, they were going to help me, and I would come out at the end of it as a success, and that's exactly what happened.
It takes more than technology and doctors to thrive after a devastating cancer diagnosis. That's why the Bismarck Cancer Center Foundation contributes to the support of the whole patient. We are committed to easing the burden and stress of cancer within our region by providing education, support groups, temporary lodging, transportation, spiritual care, and more. In 2013, community organizations generously supported us with vibrant, rich, and diverse fundraising events. In January, pink whistles and sneakers were spotted on the basketball courts during the boys and girls games in Mandan. During this national Coaches vs. Cancer Awareness Weekend, coaches and referees at Mandan High School basketball games raised funding for the BCC Foundation. During each game of the doubleheader, the teams passed buckets around the crowd and collected donations. We are deeply grateful for the support of these civic-minded young men and women. The second annual Fred Kist Memorial Pinochle Tournament was held at the Eagles Club Bismarck on Saturday, February 23, 2013. Tournament director Dave Given wanted to create an event in which he could raise money for local cancer patients. Fred Kist was a friend of Dave and Diane Givens, who passed away from cancer. This event was a way to honor Fred's memory and also help make a difference in many other lives as they battled this disease. More than 100 players participated in the second annual event. This was the third year for the Project Hope fundraiser. This event not only raises funds but builds community awareness around the cancers found in North Dakota. Project Hope provided over 100 businesses in Bismarck, Mandan, and outlying areas with educational materials and wellness events during designated Project Hope weeks. Employees of businesses donated $10 to Project Hope to wear the cancer awareness color of the day. Businesses have embraced the idea, and many have matched their employee donations. Over 800 enthusiastic fans arrived to see Christian rock band Building 429 perform at Shiloh Christian School in Bismarck. Opening bands included Rhett Walker Band, Finding Favor, and Carlos Whitaker. A special thank you to Dvorak Motors and Dr. Matt Dieter for sponsoring this concert and helping us bring these amazing bands to Bismarck. A sea of pink covered Prairie West Golf Course on May 25th during the 4th annual Volkowicz Golf Open. The somewhat wacky tournament was organized by Lauren Balkowicz and Ryan Volk in honor of Missy Balkowicz, who battled breast cancer for a number of years. The 4th BCCF Legacy Paintball Games were held in June. Over 100 players and volunteers met at Legacy Field north of Bismarck for a day of paintball games in support of the Bismarck Cancer Center Foundation. A heartfelt thank you to the Three Brothers Paintball for hosting this event and for also bringing a paintball booth to Applefest. We admire them for being willing to serve as human paintball targets. Motorcycle enthusiasts took part in the Harleywood Nights bike run on Saturday, June 22nd. Registration took place at Rough Rider Harley, and the route included Center, Washburn, Brush Lake, Wilton, and finishing at the Corral Bar. Riders paid $10 per bike and $10 per passenger. Registration fees entered them into drawings at each stop, a meal, and entry into the band at the Corral Bar that night. This next event was a big hit. For the past 6 years, Rugrat softball teams have been making a difference in the lives of cancer patients in our community. All proceeds from this July tournament held in Mandan were donated to the BCC Foundation to help patients and their families. With great admiration for our sports heroes, we thank you for making a difference. Pheasant Cove held a wine tasting and raffle event with all proceeds benefiting the BCC Foundation. Raffle tickets were sold and raffle items included a choice of 2 trips for the winner. Over 100 people attended the wine tasting event. A huge thank you to Marv and Carol for making this event possible. The Bluegrass Goes Pink concert took place on Saturday, July 20th at Cross Ranch State Park. The second annual event featured bluegrass bands New Blue and Cottonwood. The lively music kept a crowd of over 300 people entertained. The Boilermakers Union Local 647 sponsored the second annual charity golf scramble on July 27th, with proceeds benefiting the Bismarck Cancer Center Foundation. 18 four-person teams came together at the Hazen Golf Club for a day of golfing, dinner, and an auction. The Bismarck Cancer Center enjoyed a very successful Drive to Survive promotion this year. Bismarck Cancer Center staff and Foundation advisory members helped run booths at more than 10 Dakota Speedway races this past summer. On August 16th, the Bismarck Cancer Center hosted more than 12 race cars and drivers, as well as Vivian, the pink fire truck, in the center's parking lot on the afternoon of Drive to Survive. The Rasmussen College Miles for Smiles event took place on Saturday, August 17th at Sertoma Park in Bismarck. More than 200 people participated in the run and walk event. In addition, a silent auction was held and a massage therapist was on hand to give free massages. The 6th annual Saddle Up Against Cancer ride was held on October 6th near Wilton, North Dakota. This year's organizer was Clarissa Goldsack, and she formed an enthusiastic committee to help her organize this event. Over 80 riders participated in this year's event. Foundation Advisory Board member Carol Hansen led a group of volunteers who organized Get in the Game, a fundraiser for all male cancers. The event was held at Our Place Tavern this fall. Live music, a ticket auction, food, and fun were all part of this event. We are so grateful for the kind of amazing support of the community members like Carol. Beer Fest 2013 featured more than 30 specialty beer product samples provided by McQuaid's Distributing and Jerome's Distributing, and featured live entertainment and food from Cloverdale. This year's Beer Fest proceeds benefited both the Bismarck Cancer Center Foundation and Ruth Myers. Applefest was great fun, with a record attendance of over 6,000 people this year. This was the 6th Applefest organized by the staff of the Bismarck Cancer Center and the volunteers of Buckstop Junction. The fun-filled family event offered a great time to experience the history of Buckstop Junction and enjoy 2 gorgeous autumn days, entertainment, and strolling through the craft booths. Applefest provided a beautiful way for former patients to have a meeting place and see the staff, and for the community to help a meaningful cause. During 1 week in October at ID Ford of Bismarck, the sales team chose to donate $50 per car sold to the BCC Foundation. Our deepest thanks go to Chris and Rick Link and the ID Ford team for coordinating this fabulous event. During 1 week in October, the Bismarck Motor Company chose to donate $25 per car sold to the BCC Foundation. Our deepest thanks to the Bismarck Motor Company for thinking of us this year. Bismarck Cancer Center Foundation was the recipient of funds raised during Mandan High School's Pink Out Nights during the month of October. Students, staff, and parents participated by wearing pink during a girls' high school volleyball game as well as a boys' high school football game. T-shirts were sold with the Mandan High School logo and the wording of "A Brave Fight" that included the breast cancer awareness ribbon. All donations were given to the Bismarck Cancer Center Foundation. Another teen effort to raise funds for the foundation involved a special volleyball night in October between hometown rivals BHS and CHS. Team members put on a 50-50 raffle to raise money. Both teams wore pink, as well as the majority of the spectators. The foundation is deeply grateful for the support of these teams and their amazing coaches who coordinated this event. Pink Out Saturday was created by BCC Foundation member Susan Schwieters, who owns Lillians, to honor and celebrate all the brave and courageous people fighting all cancers. This year, over 10 downtown businesses participated, and Vivian, the pink fire truck, was there as well. In October, a very special weekend of healing took place. Hunting Dakota with Roosevelt is a unique, exclusive fundraiser that blends cancer survivors, military personnel, generous donors, and a Roosevelt theme for a weekend of extraordinary hunting and priceless opportunity to make a difference in the lives of cancer patients. Tweed Roosevelt, great-grandson of President Theodore Roosevelt, among others, share their time at this extraordinary event. This 6th annual weekend of hunting has never meant so much. Thank you to amazing individuals and corporations who hunted and sponsored military personnel to go on the hunt of a lifetime, and to the committee of military members and civilian volunteers who spent months organizing this spectacular event in the beautiful Badlands of North Dakota. Borrowed Bucks Roadhouse, the American Cancer Society, and the Bismarck Cancer Center Foundation participated in the 3rd annual Bucks for Bras benefit event on Wednesday, October 23, 2013. The Bucks for Bras benefit auction highlighted the talents of area artists through the glamorization of the brassiere. Bras were donated and adorned with materials such as gemstones, feathers, fur, and tinker toys, just to name a few. Bucks for Bras attendees had the opportunity to bid on these one-of-a-kind wearable pieces, as well as other non-wearable works of art. In addition to the auctions, there was also entertainment, appetizers, and drink specials throughout the evening. Cooper Chevrolet donated a pink Chevy Spark to the Bismarck Cancer Center Foundation. Raffle tickets were sold throughout the fall and at various Bismarck Cancer Center events. We cannot thank Cooper Chevrolet enough for their generosity. Fundraisers for the Bismarck Cancer Center Foundation can be fun, silly, strenuous, or inspiring. In every case, they are all, in their own way, deeply touching and meaningful. Whether you organized a major event or donated to a silent auction, you made a difference in the lives of cancer patients this year.